Are we ready? It looks like it. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Making It Up. It is a Friday evening. It is 8 p.m. UK time. Must be Friday night. That's time. Hooray! By my hair, I have my little mini fan here out the way, sweltering and moved. Good evening to our major spanner, Miss Anita. Hi, Neat. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I also know our other moderator extraordinaire, Miss Lisa, is in there as well. She's popped a welcome message at the beginning of the live chat for everybody. So, oh, crikey Moses. I am, like I say, I'm kind of wham. It's a wee bit sticky. Hey, honey. Hi, Lise. It's a wee bit clammy. It's a bit clammy here, everybody. How are you all doing? We have had rain all day, but it's still been quite cloudy and stuff, and it's not exactly cold. So you're in both. Thank you, darling. Oh, what are we drinking tonight, everybody? I don't quite know what I fancy drinking tonight. Nee, it is very muggy, isn't it? Yeah, your head is muggy. Mine's a bit muggy as well, in all honesty, my honey bunny. Yeah, it's just, ugh. Byron! Hello, hello, hello. Hey, honey bunny, how you doing? I gather, looking at the numbers now, the numbers seem to be creeping up. So I'm assuming notifications are probably just about heading out around about now. To my mod squad, I do have my Instagram up. It's buffering badly. Uh-oh, sorry. I will check my connections, everybody. Just give me a minute. Everything's looking okay down there. Whoops, that's something that's just fallen off of my backdrop because I've got my fan on. Oh, Lise, it's not hot there. Been raining all day, gentle rain, but still rain. Yeah, ours has been quite gentle, but it's been consistent. Hey, Rob, hiya. Hi, team. Not seen you two for ages. Byron, hiya. I'm all right, thanks. Just cracked up on a beer. You're right, my honey bun. Thanks, Neat. That's just come through. My Insta now, by the way, mods, Insta is coming up and showing me when you're messaging me on our management thread, but it's not ping ponging. So, but at least it is coming up and showing me, so I should be okie dokie. I've still no idea what I've done to balls that up the way I have. So anyway, I'm still on the mythos. Still on the mythos. There we go, everybody. I think notifications have just gone out, so we shouldn't be long before we have anybody else who's not a football fan watching watching us tonight rather than the game. Thanks, Nee. Because I know our wonderful Yaz. Hi, Yaz. I know you're not watching now because you're watching the footy, babe. But that's not a problem at all. I know you'll be watching on replay. My hubby Ian is in tonight. He's watching the footy as well. He wasn't meant to be. He wasn't meant to be in tonight. He was meant to be going to a friend's, but unfortunately they've had to postpone that, which is a bit meh. But never mind. He's still got beer in the fridge and he's still got the footy on the telly. So, you know, he's not missing out at all. And I have got a really funny story to tell you all tonight. Oh my word. I still can't believe I've done it. I still can't believe I did it because it's not like me at all. And I'm just like, oh my word. Rob, the only way I knew the footy was on was because people kept coming into the shop and asking about flags. You see, me, right? This is how interested in football I am, everybody. So there was people going by down the road earlier and beep, 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 and all this and all this. And what the hell are them lot doing? Well, there must, you know, and then about 3 minutes later, a group of people walked by and they'd got the England t-shirts on, so they were obviously going to the pub or whatever. I was like, oh yeah, footy's on. you know. Oh, Lise, did you sign back up with Glossy? No, did you? Lisa, loved your witch casket box. Oh, don't. No spoilers where that's concerned, please, everybody. Because my witch casket was delivered yesterday. And you never know. I might get to film it. I don't know yet. If by the weekend, over the weekend, by maybe Tuesday, potentially Monday, I might be able to film. Don't hold your breath, but I might be able to. Yeah, if I can, I'll try and get and film it. So I don't want to spoil it for myself, basically. So please zip it. Anybody who's watched Lisa's unboxing of the witch casket, please don't tell me anything. So, right. But I'm having a mythos. Like I say, I have brought my lemonade with me in case, because I had one of these last night and I was like, I don't know, it's not going down right well. But maybe that was just last night. But I have brought my lemonade to make a shandy if I think that's going to be the case. Thanks, Byron. No spoilers, you promise. Thank you, honey. So what we all supping then? Let me know. What have we got our glasses charged with this evening, folks? Oh, now that is quite nice, I have to say, tonight. I might still shandy it, we'll see. Oh, me wafters broke. My fan that Ian bought me for Christmas from Punk Rave. It wasn't Killstar. Last week I said it was Killstar. It wasn't. It was Punk Rave. Yeah, it's broke. And I wasn't doing any. I mean, I was wafting at the time, but I wasn't bashing it around or out like that. And it just and Ian's got to take it to work on Tuesday with him to see if he can fix it for me. Which is another reason I've made sure I've got the fan on tonight. Because I have no wafter available. Exactly, Nate. Oh no, you need a wafter. Exactly. And I ain't got a wafter at the minute. It's not on. Although I have to say, Nate, in me first anniversary, Friday Night Natter first anniversary box that all you wonderful spanners put together for me, you've put me in that cooling mist. Oh my Lord, I am loving that. And when I was in Savers the other day, a couple of days ago, they'd actually got their own sort of version on it. I think it was a slightly smaller bottle tinny spray thing than you got me. But I got a couple of them because I was like, I'm nearly out of that one that you sent me. And I've enjoyed using it so much. And it's fantastic. And because it's such a fine mist, I don't know how but it really does cool you down fantastically. I'm like, oh, thank God for neat. So, oh, you got it's good. Oh my word, honey bun, absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, I've stocked myself up and I've got another couple from Savers, so I'll be able to compare them and let you know which one's better. Kirsty McClurg! Hey! Hi! How are you doing? Are you all right, honey? Lovely of you to be here this evening. Thank you very much, Lee. It was in your friend mailbox. It was the friend mailbox. Right, thanks, Nick. Couldn't remember which, but whichever one. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I have to say as well, anybody, if anybody has got a Savers nearby them, although I think Savers you can order from online now and get it delivered. But anyway, if you like your perfumes, if anybody likes the Ted Baker perfumes, they've got both the male and the female version, the blue box and the pink box. They're only a tenner for the 75ml eau de toilettes, which I think normally it retails at around about £25, something like that for that size. So yeah, I thought that was a bargain. And I've got one as a present. And then I was like, you dipstick, Rodney, while you were in the shop, why didn't you get two more? Because there's two other people that, young teenagers that would be suitable for. So I need to fit it back, actually, relatively soon, hopefully before they run out, and pick another couple up. Because, like I say, a tenner I thought was awesome. So yes, if anybody likes Ted Baker, and like I say, I can't remember what it was called. Like I say, one's a pink box, one's a blue box. Apparently, it's really nice. I've not smelt it myself, so you know, I'm not normally somebody who buys perfumes for other people unless I know exactly what they like. But because these are going to younger teenagers, it's that experimental stage, isn't it? So it's like, look, try it, see if you like it, kind of thing. So, and it'll hopefully make them feel a bit special. So, and they'll think Auntie Kirsty's been fed in a fortune when she hasn't. But don't tell them that. Thanks, Nee. Don't forget to give Kirsty a thumbs up for giving us something else to watch than football. Yay! Absolutely, Nee. Yeah, because not everybody is glued to the box with their England flags or whatever it is. Yeah, we are England this time, aren't we? Because we were playing. Are we playing Scotland tonight? We are, aren't we? We're playing Scotland tonight. So it is England. It's not the UK. Yeah, everybody's got the flags out and bipping and all that. So hopefully, though, everybody's cocooned at home and we won't hear too much bipping going on outside tonight. So, funny story for y'all. Are y'all ready? Right. Once upon a time, oh my word. So today, Ian's had he's had today and he's got Monday off work as a couple of annual leave days, just so he can have a nice long weekend and a bit of a rest. Because he's not really had any holiday time for about 2 or 3 months actually, so he's about ready, bless him. So we dropped big two were at school, dropped little man off with his mum for a couple of hours, and so he toddles off and has a bit of time, just the two of us. All right, all we're doing, it's a Friday afternoon, we don't particularly go anywhere, it's not like we go to the pub for dinner or out like that, no, we're just driving around, mooching around, doing recon missions, research missions, one thing and another, just generally some time together in a confined area with no devices or anything, and just having a good natter, because sometimes that's what you need to do. Oh, Kirsty, you don't get football. All they do is kick a ball backwards and forwards and roll around on the floors like Jessie's. I know, darling. I'm there with you. Hence why I'm here, my sweetie pie. However, having said that, Kirsty, like I did mention last week, in a couple of weeks' time, it's Wimbledon. And that's a totally different kettle of fish, honey bun. Just to warn you. So yeah, back to story time. So there we are, driving around, one thing and another. And yeah, we were somewhere, and we were talking to this lovely gentleman, and he's out and about, and one thing and another, around his property, and I'm like, Ian's like, what you swan necking out? I'm like, well, I'm just spied something over there, and I spies this rather nice piece of furniture, which is basically a 1920s, 1930s Art Deco style, dark wood veneer, sideboard-y type thing, and it's got and it's sort of it's sort of hexagonally type on the front, and it's actually a lot deeper than I thought, and it's got like doors on the end, so you've got like cupboards, and then there's like some little drawers in the middle, and the top one's all lined with felt, and you can put letters in and almost use it as a desk or a dressing table type. It's it's a good size, but it's not too big. You know what I mean? Kind of cottagey type furniture. You get me drift, right? And as you might tell, I mean, I think I've said to you before, all my furniture in here is all dark wood and everything. I have a habit of inheriting furniture from great aunts and my great grandma and my mum. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm like, what are you doing with all that furniture then, Bear? Because it's lovely furniture. That is absolutely stunning. Oh, I'm just waiting for a charity to come and pick it all up and take it away. So if you fancy, you don't mind donating a piece of furniture to somebody then? And he's like, if you can get it in the back of your car, love, now you can take it away, will you? So we comes back from our jolly out in the car. Thank goodness I've got a Citroen C4 Grand Picasso, is all I can say, because with the back seats all down, it fitted in lovely. The only problem then, he was like, we need to pick little man up from my mum's and go and get the big two from school. And we can't get any of the back seats up in the car. And I'm like, I know. And he's like, what are we going to do? And I went, well, we'll have to just call at home, swap cars, and you go and pick little man and the big two up, and I'll stay at home and I'll figure something out. Because I was like, well, if nothing else, we can leave it in the car, and tomorrow we can go to the lockup, and I'll have to pull everything out the lockup, but I'll do that, and then we'll shove that in, and then it'll be fine. But I didn't really fancy this piece of furniture being stuck in the back of my car overnight, living on a main road where I do. So, anyway, so we were just about to go back out the house to go and pick all the kids up, because by this point it's like 2:45. And I'm like, well, we don't both have to go, do we? You can go pick Louis up and then pick the other two up and then just come home. Leave me here. I'll have a think about things. Because unfortunately, my house is literally bursting to the seams with furniture, because I can't. Beautiful old pieces of furniture, I can't. If something just grabs me I can't leave it. And that's what I kept saying to Ian coming home. He went, I should have said no to you. He went, where are we going to put it? Where are we going to put it? And I'm like, I've no idea. I've absolutely no idea. I'm like, has your mum got anywhere we can store it? She's like, no, she's already storing that other dining room table and set of chairs for us. I'm like, oh, yeah. Yeah. You're just a girl who can't say no. Lisa, I couldn't leave this piece of furniture. No. It was literally calling my name. So anyway, so Ian goes off. He comes back. And guess what I've done while he's been away in an hour? I've literally, when you literally stood round your house like this going, you're in a terrible fix. So I'm like, there's only one place I can think of that potentially this piece of furniture can go, and that's in my understairs cupboard. So the understairs cupboard was oiked out, literally oiked. Everything that was in there, oiked out. I've rearranged in this front room, because front room's a bit haphazard at the minute, because we're trying to, sort stuff out and declutter and one thing and another. So it's all a bit catch-22 anyway. But I've rearranged all in here. I've got some of the stuff out the understairs cupboard in here now. And literally, you can't see. Thank goodness nobody can see. Because in one corner, it's really quite tottery on the top. Yeah, but I've managed it. I've cleared the understairs cupboard out. All with your dodgy shoulder. Well, this is it. And that's why, another reason I'm absolutely shattered. Because, again, literally, it's like one little bit at a time that I was having to move. It's not like I could load myself up and, like in my days of old when I'd run up and down cellar steps with 2 and 3 crates of cans and stuff in my hands. No chance these days. Yeah, and then, so Ian's like, so I showed Ian when he got home, and he went, right, okay. I know. Rob, I know. You can't say you're decluttering when you're bringing things. I know. Oh, crikey Moses. So anyway, so Ian's like, how are we going to get in the house and everything? So I'm like, look, Little man's not had a sleep, not had a nap today at your mum's, so he's absolutely wiped out. It's like he's going to need an early night. Let's get him to bed. The other two, the big two, we can, they're all right. They'll keep on the settees and not shift, you know what I mean? Oh, so we gets it in out the car. Oh, so we gets it into understairs cupboard. And obviously understairs cupboard, obviously the ceiling's like sloped, isn't it? Ian's like, you're going to struggle getting out of there because I backed it. So good job I danced for 30 odd years of my life. So waked up, jumped up onto the top of it, scuttled over, jumped out the unstairs cupboard, and then managed to sort of squidge like this. And we managed to get it in. It's in, the door shuts, me mop bucket, me hoover, all that still just about squeezes down the side. So I've got that in. Ness is here. Hi, Ness. Oh, Ness, I'm just coming to the end of the story. I can't believe, I still can't get over that I've done this today. Yeah, it's in. But it's the fact that I was such a cheeky mare that to spot it in the first place and then to have the audacity to sort of say to this bloody random stranger, what are you doing with all that? I mean, that is just not, no way is that me. I cannot believe I have been that cheeky and said, do you fancy donating that piece of furniture over here, son, on my head? And he was like, yeah, if you can get it in your car, you can have it. I'm right, that's going in that. It's going in this car. Oh, my word. What am I like? What am I like? Oh, dear. Lise, oh, don't. We're planning on doing the back room to make room for project stuff and Rufus's woodwork tail. And I know. Is recluttering a thing? Yes, I think it must, absolutely. And if it's not Lise, well, we're coining that. We are getting that. It is with Kirsty, Lisa, absolutely. Recluttering, absolutely. I couldn't leave it. I just couldn't. Especially when I got it for now. I mean, just by being so cheeky. I mean, I suppose it's the old adage, if you don't ask, you don't know. But even so, I don't know what's come over me today. Honest to goodness, I'm just like, I think I was buoyed up because we'd been to a charity shop, first proper charity shop, rummage I've had, and boy, did I have a good rummage. Outside, one of my favourite ones is a big green tub on wheels, and it's literally you fill a placky bag, and I mean a placky sack actually, and it's £2 or it's 50p an item. So I'd proper had a right good rummage through there. I'd got a sack full of stuff for £2. I got a pair of silver sparkly shoes that I think will go really nicely for our Sarah's wedding next year with my bridesmaid dress. Very, very similar to the ones that I know she's already got, the younger girls. I got, what else did I get? Oh, I got some bits for my teacher gifts that I'm putting together because I'm going a bit all out this year with my teacher gifts. Not that it's going to cost me a fortune because I'm rooting through charity shops, just don't tell the teachers that. But because James is obviously year 6, so he is definitely leaving. And because potentially we don't know whether we're moving Matthew's primary school for the last year, because of us wanting to move areas because of secondary schools and stuff. So we're not quite sure yet whether we're going to keep him where he is or whether we're going to move him in anticipation. Yeah. So basically, I'm kind of working on the assumption that Matthew's going to be leaving this school as well. So I thought, well, do you know what I'm going to put a little bit more effort and a little bit more into the teachers' gifts this year because basically we're going to be saying goodbye to them all. And, at the end of the day, it's 7 years of being in contact with this school. It's a long time, and certainly one of James's teachers, he has literally had since reception. And she's followed him all the way through and she's worked wonders with him. So, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so I'm probably buoyed up because of that, because I got so much stuff for 12 quid from this charity shop. It was unreal. So I think it's got to have been that, because I've not had a drink because I was driving, so it's not like I've got literal Dutch courage. But yeah, there we go. That is my funny story. Yeah. I'm supposed to be decluttering. Rachel's here for 5 minutes. Hey, honey bunny! Yay! Rach, my hair's doing me head in. It's doing me head in, missus. It's starting to get in my way. So yeah. So anyway, let me catch up with the chat. Put the unit on the floor, says Lisa. Mattress in and call it little man's new bed. That's not a bad idea. I like your thinking there, honey bun. Good evening to Ness. I've said hi to Ness. Byron saying hi, Ness. I'm halfway through your lashes video. Very funny. I haven't been there yet because I can well imagine. But I am going to catch up hopefully with that over the weekend, my darling. Neat. Hit the thumbs up for Kirsty, the hoarder of sideboards. I'm telling you, I'm like the old furniture rescuer. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, I spy an old piece of furniture. Oh, come to me, my pretty. Yeah. Oh. Even Ian's like, well, it's a simple, because he's like, it's not even in that good a condition. I'm like, it's only the veneer that's chipped, and look at it, look at this, it's got this profile and it's this shape, and how can you not love it? And he's like, well, at least it's a simple job to restore it. So, at least you used to do that when you had your antiques unit. Yeah, but at least you had an excuse. You had an antiques unit. I haven't. I'm a side hoarder. I like that. Yes, I am. Oh dear. All right. Everybody's saying Nessa's false eyelashes video is so funny, so I'm definitely going to have to watch that. Belinda, good evening. You're in for a bit as well, my darling. Hi, honey bun. You've just missed me admitting to being one heck of a cheeky mare, but going out for an afternoon drive with my husband and coming away with a 1930s sideboard in the boot of my car when I've got no room to put it anywhere. So I've ended up then having to clear out my understairs cupboard and fitting it in there. Don't ask. I don't know. I still don't know how it happened. I can't believe how cheeky I was. But anyway. Oh dear. Where am I? Good evening. This is Rach. Good evening. Flighty visit for 5 minutes. Oh, bless you, my sweetheart. Robin, oh, I know where you've been. That's one of our first years talking about this charity shop. Only went in the one, though. Didn't go in the second one, Rob. Didn't have time to go in the second one. Oh dear. Oh no, see, you've just finished fighting to get today's video edited. All you can say is, what a palaver. Oh no, darling. You got technical gremlins as well. Hey, I must admit, I thought I'd got technical gremlins this morning. Couldn't get the frigging laptop to turn on. I kid thee not. I was like, uh-oh. It's all right. Half an hour of being very gentle with her and talking to her nicely and calmly. She came round to my way of thinking eventually. Thank the Lord. Oh dear. Have I caught up with the chat? No, not quite yet. I'm getting there. Lisa, you started watching Nessa's video, then got distracted by a shed load of research. I know, Lise, a free sideboard. As you do, says Belinda. Yep, as you do, love. You go out for a nice countryside drive and you come back with an Art Deco sideboard. Because doesn't everybody? And by the way, I got it for free, Belinda, because I was cheeky and asked what you were doing with it. And he said he was waiting for a charity to come and pick it up. And I was like, oh, well. How bad's that? That charity could have missed out on 20, 30 quid or whatever, but Oh dear. No, cheeky, never. Bah! Says Rach. I'm only cheeky with people I know. This was a complete stranger that we just got talking to as we were walking around. Oh dear. Anyway, so that's my funny story. Lisa, you've edited 3 this week and have a midsummer one to edit after this. Oh, crikey Moses, sweetie pie. Oh dear. Well, like I say, yeah, that's been my Friday, everybody. What else have I done this week? Do you know, it's felt like the week's like flown in one respect. I wasn't very well at the weekend. Robin was just going to say, will you be needing my tech services? Might as well add you to my list of people who ask for my help. And Rob, I always need your tech services, of course, darling. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I weren't very well at the weekend. Oh, my word. Sunday night. Ooh. We don't know whether or not it was something I'd eaten, a bit of too much heat, sunshine over the weekend because it was red hot, wasn't it, last weekend? Whether it was the beer, but literally 1:30 in the morning, 10 to 2 in the morning, something like that. Oh my word. I was like, right. And it was like, which end? Well, it came that end, not that end. Although I did think it was going to come that end as well at one point after the second visit. But basically, I was up and down all night on the loo. So Monday, I spent as much time in bed asleep as I possibly could get away with, while still obviously looking after Louis and that. Fortunately, the big two had got a catch-up class after school on a Monday, so they finished an hour later anyway. So I was able to ring Ian and ask Ian if he could go and pick them up while I was back in bed, which he did, bless him. And then as soon as he came back with them, I was like, right, I'm going back to get bed again. It was awful, absolutely. I felt shocking. And I still didn't feel good on Tuesday. My tummy was still like washing machine-y. And the thought of food was like, no, you're all right. You know what I mean? So, Lisa, back on it now. The laptop is back. Yay! Gonna need a coffee in the week, though. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Absolutely my sweetie pie. Tuesday and Wednesdays. Tuesday, Wednesday next week, Lisa. Always blame the beer. Well, it could have also been because then Tuesday afternoon, Mother Nature decided to start appearing, if we all know what I mean. So, and that affects me as well with that. So it could have been literally a combination of the whole lot at once, because with how wiped out I felt on Monday and even Tuesday, to be honest, Wednesday I started feeling better, and then by yesterday I was fine. But yeah, neat. Might be that bug my best friend had last weekend. Oh, did they have a similar? Oh, they did. You said, didn't you, because you were meant to be going to a barbecue and they'd have to call it off. Might have been neat. It might have been something then. Tanisha's here. Yay! I am neat. I'm reading. Tanisha, hello, my gorgeous girl. Hello, everybody. What's popping? How's all so far? Oh, Tanisha, it's lovely to see you, my darling. How are you doing? We're doing all right. We're doing all right. As Anita says there, Tanisha, we missed you. We did, darling. Who was asking? Were we talking between ourselves, mods, the other day, or and we were saying how's Tanisha, and we hope you're all right, and because last time you'd been in, things weren't brill, were they, darling? So, oh, fantastic. Ness, not so much gremlins, just the iPad complaining about space. Oh, I see. I've had to import to do a bit, delete the, yeah. and delete and then import again. Oh my God, 4 times. What a pain. Oh dear, Ness, I see what you mean. Lisa, oh Belinda, I love the break, but was also like having my arm chopped off. Yeah. Yeah, neat. All your plans got cancelled. It's going round. Yeah. Yes, on Sunday. On Sunday, that's right. We were, yeah. Yes, we said we'd not seen Tanisha for a while on Sunday Night Live. That's it. That was it. Yes, we did. So we are thinking about you, darling. We have been thinking about you. And so it's wonderful to see you this evening. Thank you. Oh, I'm so excited. This is a good day all round, isn't it, everybody? Well, it is for this end. So, hey. Exactly. Least we missed you, Tanisha. We did, my darling. Oh, crikey Moses. So fill us in, Tanisha. How have you been doing? How's all the situation over there in that wonderful India land? Ness, laugh out loud, Lisa. You may need a tenner lady to watch the rest of the video. Oh, right. Okay, right. Well, I'll need that as well then, Ness. So thanks for the tip, my darling. I'll just make sure I do that before I watch. Oh, dearie me. What else was I going to tell you all about? I can't remember. Did I make any notes this week? I don't think I did. That's not a good idea. No, I've been trying to remember to make notes. Oh, dear. So at least I've got things to talk to you about. Lisa, sweetheart, with my bladder, a tenner ain't going to do it. I need a 50. We'll just stick 5 on top then, lass. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, what was I going to tell you about? So, yeah. So, basically, the beginning of the week, I wasn't feeling 100% at all. Lise, how's your head? Because obviously you had to cancel your live yesterday, didn't you, darling, because of your migraine. Really not surprised because of how heavy the air pressure here yesterday was. Awful. It was so heavy. Today's been quite heavy and muggy and sticky and bleh. Laugh out loud, Kirsty, you may do. Glue everywhere. Oh no. Oh no, Ness. But I tell you what, you're braver than me, darling, because I won't even. Well, apart from the fact I'm pretty sure I'll be allergic to the glue, but I won't even go there. Oh, Tanisha, so good to hear. You're busy studying all the time. Well, that's good, darling. Awesome. Excellent news. You can't have much longer to go now to get government job. Oh, fingers crossed. Yeah, hectic schedule for 3 to 4 more months. It's all good in India. Even COVID cases are reducing. Everything is coming back to normal. Oh, fantastic. I am so pleased to see that. That is amazing, Tanisha. Thank you for updating us on that, darling. Wonderful news. Lisa, you were a bit deed yesterday. You were, honey. Rach, summer solstice blessings all, big weekend. I know. I am seriously hoping this year. I set my alarm every year, right, to try and get up for the sunrise. And every year I end up just whacking my alarm off because it's like, my brain just doesn't do that time in the morning. But I really am going to make even more of an effort this year to try and get up and watch the sunrise. So absolutely. Oh, everybody saying it's good to hear, Tanisha. Absolutely. Lisa, thanks, Ray. Solstice energies are coming through already. Everything charging. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm gonna it's one of my tasks tomorrow actually is to completely clear my altar down and one thing and another and sort everything out and get everything salt washed and ready for charging. Leash, you may do a live. Oh, what, on Monday morning? Oh, yeah, it is Monday. It is neat, yeah. Yeah, right. Rach saying the light coming in is so intense. It's wonderful. Yes. I must admit, maybe that's that crazy energy. That's why I've been a bit bonkers today. Maybe it's the build-up. I don't know. By the way, is everyone great? All okay? Asks Tanisha. Yeah, I think we are, honey. I think we are. We're plodding along. I think our infection rates are going up a wee bit at the moment, but it's what happens. So we'll just wait and see. Obviously, our vaccination program's still got ongoing, so there we go. I've had both of my vaccinations now. Ian's had both of his, so we're all fully done. Yeah, and we've just got to sit it out. I don't know whether you know, Tanisha, but we were due on Monday to come out of another stage of easing of restrictions over here, but the government have just announced that they're going to put that back for another 4 weeks. I think that's because the rates are rising a wee bit. So we're going to wait now till the 19th of July before easing, hopefully. But again, we'll see what happens nearer the time. So, you know. Lisa, yeah, 4:31 on Monday morning. Yeah, I'm planning on getting up at 4 so that I can at least get myself nice and set up and comfy outside with my cup of tea. Well, flask of tea. Tanisha, you just thought to pop in today to take the update and well-being of everyone. Oh, sweetheart, honest to goodness, it warms all our hearts to see. It really does, Tanisha, to see you in here. So thank you for making the effort and for coming in, darling. We really do appreciate you coming in and updating us. You've got your second dose next week. Yay! Neat saying Leash, you're normally up at 5, so that's not too early. No, so that's only an extra hour earlier for you then, Neat. I don't normally drag my sorry ass out of bed till at least 7 o'clock, in all honesty. Unless I'm like Sunday where I don't have a choice but to be up and down and up and down and up and seeing 4 o'clock in the morning. Leash, you're hoping to be awake to have YouTube on the tablet. Yeah, with the English Heritage live stream from Stonehenge, and may well do a live ritual from the garden to acknowledge it. Oh, Neat saying, has your Ian yelled yet? No. Any sign of a score? No. I also think he might have put his headphones on because I can't hear any noise either. So normally I can hear like a wee rumbling. So whether or not he's doing silent declarations in the other room, I have no idea, Neat. Darn it. Yes, Belinda, I agree. It's great to hear real news updates from Tanisha. Absolutely. Yes. Tanisha, laugh out loud. I sleep at 5 sometimes and wake at 12 noon. Oh, I remember the days. Thank you for the days. Those sacred days, those endless days, believe me. Yeah, I remember those days well, Tanisha. Dancing in the garden, the front garden here, at 5 and 6 a.m. on a bank holiday morning, singing tequila, it make me happy. Oh, tequila, it make me smile. Yes, yeah, I used to do it often, but nah, since kids. Listen, Tanisha, make the most of this while you can, my darling, before children come around, because then you do see 5 o'clock in the morning, but not for the right reasons, not because you've not gone to bed yet, if you know what I mean. Yeah, absolutely, Lee. So pleased to hear India's in recovery. Yes. I promise I won't bang on about tennis, but did you hear about Rafa and Wimbledon? Yes, I did, my darling. I did. Do you know what, Nee? In one respect, I'm surprised more of them don't pull out because it is far too close. It's far too close to the end of Roland Garros. They've got no prep time then to go from clay to grass, and yeah, no. Lisa, don't think Tanisha's awake for the same reasons you used to be, Kirsty. No, I never said she was. I never said she was. She's a good girl. I mean, I have pulled the all-night studies. to get dissertations and things done. Absolutely. Yes, I did like your photos, Nee. I did go as I hit the heart button though. But yes, you're right. Hashtag one day that will be me. Absolutely. You still see 5 a.m. for the right reasons, Ness. I like it. I like it. Yeah, no, I completely agree. Miss Tanisha is a good girl. She's not a naughty girl like me. Oh dear, Tanisha, everyone guided me what to wake up at least at 9. And it's so hard, even if I sleep early, then I also wake up late. Well, that's fine, darling. To be honest, crikey, honestly, seriously, like before I had the kids, surviving on less than 8 or 9 hours sleep a night for me was hard work. Now I'm like 4 hours, get it. Well, not quite so bad now because they're a bit older. I do get me 8 hours now, but yeah. Lisa, talking about football, what do you think about players moving sponsors' bottles out of shot? A Muslim player moving beer and another moving bottles of Coke and saying to drink water. Okay. What do you think about players moving sponsors' bottles out of shot? Well, how do the players know when they're in shot of the camera? Because they can't see, can they? And there's several cameras around the pictures and that at the same time, isn't there? So I'm not sure about that. Or do you mean out of shot of them on the field? Oh, in the post-match interview. Oh, in the post-match interview. I see. Yeah, that's a bit. I don't watch, so I didn't know that was happening. If there's some sort of a deal that's gone on whereby these sponsors' bottles or whatever have to be in shot of the camera, well, then there's not a lot the players can really do about it. But similarly, if the players want to move those out of the way for whatever reason, then that's up to them as well. I don't know. That's a sticky one. I don't know much about it. So I don't know, Lise, to be honest. I must admit, I know when I saw a post-match interview, was it last night? I happened to stumble across it, and I saw the bottles of Coke, and I thought, why are there 2 bottles of Coke on the front of the? Surely there should be water or something. They've just played a football match. Now it makes sense why they were there. Yeah, but there's got to have been money changed hands. So to whoever and whatever. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before, unless I'm being completely stupid. But then again, I'm not a massive sport fan, as you know, so I don't know. Where's it gone? Oh, there. Robin, you swear you're supposed to be nocturnal. I find being awake at night easier than during the day. To be honest, yeah, in one respect, I do. It's just the fact that because I'm up so early in the morning, obviously some days I can stop up. Like sometimes on a weekend, on a Saturday, I can potentially stop up till 2, 3 in the morning. And then I'm like, I literally have to force myself to go to bed because otherwise, yeah, it shoots me down. So, yes, it then, because I have to have my routine through the week, yeah. Lise, now they're being warned of fines if they do it again. Really? Because the sponsors will have paid for it. So, yeah. Oh, dear. No, we're not talking about anything fishy, Tanisha. We are actually talking about sponsorships and bottles of Coca-Cola and things on post-match interviews from the Euros. It's Euro 2021, whatever. Is it delayed from last year? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, delayed from 2020, the Euro Football Championship malarkey. I don't know. Yeah, Lisa, you too, Belinda, because Belinda said she loved Neat's tennis picks. Lisa, you too, just needed the pick with the strawberries. Yes. Yes. Belinda, how old are your kids, Kirsty? 3, 10, and almost 12. So, yes. The 3-year-old is a little monkey. He's proper been on it today since he's come home from his nana's. I said to him, how many chocolate biscuits has your mum let him have today? He's proper hyper. I think it was probably, he said, well, she said he'd only had one blue ribbon. I'm like, one, is that it? But then it's like, overtired. Mm-hmm. So, like I say, he went to bed at 6:30 and put him down, and I've not heard much since. So, yeah. Crikey, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Oh, you've got that one, Nee. You've got that pic of the strawberries and of the Pims too. Yeah, we need to see those as well, Nee. Rach, you think it's a great move, promoting healthy options and demoralising unhealthy, money-hungry sponsors. Yeah, maybe a new style of sponsors needed, perhaps, promote good health. Absolutely. I mean, like I say, in my opinion, the players are only, presenting their opinion in a very subtle way, but certainly one that gets the message across. And like I say, I did wonder why there was 2 bottles of Coke on there when I sort of walked past and saw it on the TV. I'm like, well, shouldn't that be a bottle of water? You'd expect Highland Spring or Evian or, something like that. So, yeah. And I bet if it was something like that, potentially the players may not have had too much of an issue with it. Don't know. So, but yeah, promote. I agree with that, Rach. Absolutely. Yeah, that I agree with Lisa. A Muslim player talking in front of a beer bottle sends the message he's linked with the brand, even though it's against his religion. Yeah, that I don't agree with. That's not fair. And that's not fair to him to put him in that situation. So that shouldn't have been allowed. Absolutely not. No, I agree with you on that one. Totally. No, that should have been a soft drink. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, no, that he could face backlash for that, and that is nothing. That's not his fault. So yeah, no, I agree with you with that comment. Definitely, Lise. You're right, Belinda. It is crazy, crazy money in sport, with to do with sponsorships and things like that. Lisa, but of course, the 12-year-old is going on 17. Absolutely, that's correct. My 12-year-old she's talking about. You didn't realise I had a young one, Belinda. Yeah, Lou's only 3. There's only 16 months age-wise between James and Matthew. So between the eldest 2, there's only 16 months. That wasn't planned. That was a complete OEC when James was 7 months old, believe you me. But then there's like 7 years between Matthew and Louis. And Louis was OEC, but in a different way because, we never, we always hoped, but we never expected it to happen. So, I've done it both ways. I've got a wee gap and then I've got the bigger gap. And honestly, pros and cons to both. When the eldest 2 were little, it was goddamn hard work. It really, really was. Because when Matthew was born, I'd literally got a newborn and I'd got a toddler, but he wasn't toddling. So it was like having 2 babies, but at the complete opposite ends of the scale. James couldn't do anything for himself. He was still in nappies. So in that respect, I wasn't out a nappy routine. I wasn't out a bottle routine and formula routine and all that malarkey and sterilising and everything. Well, the sterilising I wasn't, but, so, but then to have such big, and then with Louis, I was like, oh my God, getting back into nappies and bottles and all that malarkey. But actually fell back into it like it had been, I don't know, 7 months, not 7 years. So literally pros and cons. I mean, with having such a big gap then before Louis, like now, I can ask the boys help. James will often make Louis' milkshake on the night time. He'll get his breakfast ready for him in the morning. If I need, oh, can you just pass me that, please, boys? Can you just get that for me? You know, it's yeah, they are it's brill. So yeah, definite pros and cons on both sides, I have to say. Oh, hang on. Where am I? Tanisha, I'd follow you all on Insta one day when I'll use it. Just a random thought. Oh, bless you, sweetheart. Yeah, I think majority of us are all on Insta. Okay, I'll post some more pics. Neat. Didn't want to bore you, just wanted to show you Henman Hill and Centre Court. Thank you. But yeah, no, we want to see the Pims and the Strawboys as well. Tanisha, are you all talking about pictures on Insta or FB? On Insta, Tanisha. Yep, there we go. Where am I? Oh, Kirsty, I picked you up. Oh, ooh, grapefruit and watermelon cleanser for combo oily skin for the eldest to try. Oh, thanks, Lise. That sounds ace. Oh, amazing. Rach, Ace Kids, mad on lollipops. Especially the sour flavour ones. What are they? Sour flavour, colour changing, aren't they, Rachel? Yes. They giggle their heads off because they want to know what colour their tongues have gone on a Wednesday evening before they go to bed. It's a good job it's only once every 6 weeks. Oh, where are we? Oh, neat. You got the rocker box today with the Jack palette in it. It was only $5.99. Wow, really? And you wanted to try them on your skin primer? Absolutely. That's not bad, that. Absolutely not bad at all. £6 for rocker box. That neat. With Jack palette in it and that, definitely. Wow. Tanisha, you got a new cleanser. A foamy wash. Oh, if it's available there, I don't know. It's a must-try product for oily skin. You love it. Fantastic, darling. Cracking. Oh, it's all right, you laughing, Rachel. What the heck was that? Was that a fly, or was that like the biggest orb you've ever seen in your life just go like that and then like that? Lise, oh, bugger, neat. I was supposed to look at that and ended up doing research about the rocker box. Oh, bless you, Lise. But I know what it's like, though. You get on doing research and that's it. 4 hours later, you're like, oh, what was I doing? Having a week. That's it. Oh dear. These, what, right? Freaking hell, I need to get some reusable straws, some metal straws. I bought these paper ones ages ago and the kids ate them. And I'm like, yeah, tell me about it. You've watched it back, you think it was a fly. Thank you, Lise. I must admit, I thought it was big for an orb. Thank you. Oh, Ness, for one, you're sticking to pallets in Shop My Stash. It's a first. So literally, all you Shop Your Stash is all pallets. That's a good idea, Ness. Oh. Rob, oh, I forgot to tell everyone last week. I did my last lesson last Monday. No. What, when I saw you? Was that your last one? Are you all qualified now on your nails? Oh. Are you all qualified? Oh. Neat. Oh, I hate paper straws. They go all sucky and you can't suck. No matter how much you like that. It's a pain in the friggin' arse. Excuse me. That was a big one. Belinda saying, please can I promote my giveaway competition on my channel? Absolutely, Belinda. Because I haven't watched the video yet, darling, but I saw it pop up this afternoon after I'd farted about cleaning me Understairs coming out to get this freebie sideboard in. I saw it. So, yes, absolutely. Was going to mention it. So, I'm glad you have. Can we all do a round of applause for Miss Belinda Chapman in the chat there, who has just reached 2,000 subscribers? Whoop, 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 beep, whoop, whoop, beep, whoop. If you don't know that Belinda has a channel, she does lots of hauls, cleaning hacks, things like that. Please do go and check her out, because she has a competition, a giveaway going on at the moment to celebrate the fact that she has just hit over 2,000 subscribers. So excellent, well done, well deserved, Miss Belinda. All that hard work does pay off, my darling. So lots of clapping emojis in the live chat, everybody, please, for Miss Belinda. Thank you. Oh, fantastic. Thanks, Lisa. Lisa's just done a link to the actual video that you need to watch for the giveaway, and it's in there in the live chat, everybody. So thank you very much there. My wonderful mods on it like a car bonnet. Thank you. Robin, just got to wait for it all to get marked, and then you'll get your certificate. Yay! Oh, the authentic army's coming together. And of course, she's going to need a hand model for all her crazy, crazy ideas she's got. Don't know which mad fool she's going to get to do that for her. Anyway. Oh, best wishes all, says Rach. Time for me to play cards with Reese. That's her, young man. Big loves, absolutely. Mwah. Thank you so much for being in, my gorgeous friend. Hopefully, I might pop and see you one day next week as well, my darling, and we'll have our coffee and catch up. Let me know privately what day's best, if any. All right, honey bun. Have a wonderful weekend, Rach, and I'll see you soon, sweetie pie. Oh, everybody's saying well done to Belinda and to Robin for completing a nail course. Just wait till I tell you my thoughts for car stickers when I get one. Oh, that's going to be ace. I can't wait to see them. Robin, my nails are a different size and shape to Kirsty's, so, different hand model. I can see her doing this at a phone now, Rob. Don't worry. And Lee saying bye to Rachel. There we go. Thank you. I don't think I'm going to be long tonight anyway, everybody, because I was running a bit behind getting myself ready. I had to bob out and do an errand. I normally like to leave the last hour before I've got to go live free, not to go out and have to run errands, but unavoidable. There you go. So I was a bit late, so I didn't manage to go to the ladies before I came live. So I'm afraid I might start jiggling a wee bit earlier than normal. And I know I've only had one. In fact, I've not even finished that yet. So, I did have 2 cups of tea before I went out. So oh, no way, Lisa. Your notification bell was helpfully turned off. Oh, that's very good. You're not on your phone, you're on the laptop. Well, there you go. I could see you in the laptop. Oh, Robin, if you're ever through here, I'd love to, Lisa. Don't tempt her. Don't tempt her, Robin. I know she's only waiting to be stabbed and poked and pricked again. And that's it. She'll be over here. They're faster than you can fart, I'm telling you. Oh, Yaz has updated us, and apparently the football is 0-0. Excellent, thank you, Nita. So we must have been half time, or we're into the second half now. But thank you, Yaz, for keeping us all updated, my honey bunny. Lise, YouTube unsubbing what they call spam accounts. Oh, sorry, actually, I've just pulled me back. And it's affecting a lot of people that genuinely want to sub. Do you know, honestly, I don't get where the bots think, sorry, I've just tweaked me back, everybody. Belinda, you could be a body model, but hands and feet, never. Oh, feet, no. With you there, darling. I do not have foot fetishes one iota. I've got dancers' feet myself. I've seen far too many dancers' feet. You know, no. My hands are not exactly. I mean, I've got short, stubby, kid-size hands, so it's not like I've got nice, long, slender fingers or anything. No. I've got 40-year-old woman hands, but they just have to be. They happen to be a bit smaller in size than most people's. So Tanisha's going. Oh, okay. Where's it? Okay, good night, people. Allow me to leave. Much love. Oh, mwah. Tanisha, honest to goodness, darling, you have no idea how happy you being in here this evening has made all of us. Because, like I say, you were on our minds. We were thinking about you. So thank you so much, sweetheart. Go on, go to bed, go and get some sleep. Get that studying done and make your dreams come true, my darling. I know you certainly will do. So thank you so much, my sweetheart, and hopefully see you again next week or whenever you're next able to come and join us, honey bun. Look after yourself. Take care of those nearest and dearest to you, and we'll speak to you soon, honey bunny. Oh. Where am I? Oh. Where have I gone? Where have I gone? So if you see sub numbers going down, that could be why. Right. I know mine have fluctuated for weeks, but it'd be right. Everybody saying good evening and good night to Tanisha. Because that's just the awesome community we have on here. Lisa, yup, he is in 2 pairs of Danskins fishnet. Yeah, on top and dance shoes. I'm not a foot model girl either. Yeah, exactly. No, when you've got your suckings on and then your fishnets, and I mean, I remember one year we had suckings, fishnets. No, suckings. Was it suckings, black fishnets, and then bally tights over the top of that? And then I think we even had like normal like class leggings, black leggings or something over that, because we had so many quick changes. We had about 3 or 4 like sort of not full routines, but we were on for a minute of that routine, and then in the next routine we'd be on for so yeah, and it's point shoes as well. Point shoes are modern actually, because modern, like when you're doing drag runs and you're literally dragging your toes and you're scraping your toes across the wooden floors and the blood and the surgical spirits, and it's the surgical spirits I think as well, because you soak your feet in surgical spirits to encourage the hard skin growth, to encourage the calluses, so that doing the point work doesn't leave your feet in shreds. But yeah, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. So, oh, bless everybody saying the night. Oh, I'll try and pop in next time for some. Oh, whenever you can, Tanisha, you know where we are, my sweetheart. Ooh, Belinda, you've got bendy digits. Ooh, no. Ooh, hypermobile. Oh, so you can go right back and yucky. Oh, yeah. Suckins, laugh out like, yeah, you know what I mean though, suckins. Yeah, suckins. You know suckins. Leash in every point, but dance shoes that are too small with the dance skins on top. Jeez. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you know, in some respect, there's nothing worse than dance shoes. If you get them to fit right, they're the most comfortable shoes you've ever known in your life. And after I finished, when I first retired, I ended up using all my dance shoes as going out shoes because they were so comfortable. Then, of course, when I went back and started up again, I had to rebuy them all again because I'd knackered them all. obviously, as you do. That was when I ended up going to see Rocky Horror and knackered up me brand new Teletone taps. Yeah. They never did them in your size. No, I bet they didn't then, but they do now, love. Not a problem at all now. So, what didn't you realise? Belinda, oh my God, I didn't realise that, Kirsty. What, that I was a dancer? Lisa, so I had either ones that were too small or a pair of very similar ones from Evans. Yeah. Yeah, now Evans shoes, yeah, were really good and really comfortable. But what a lot of people don't realise is obviously with your dance shoes, you've got obviously your arches, and if you've got like your suede soles and things like that. But even character shoes, you know, they are made for dancing in. They're made for the hard work. They're made so yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I bet the largest size I bet you could get was a 7 or an 8. Would it be a 7? You see, me being a dinky 4.5, it don't matter. 4 to 4.5, it don't matter. But I know, who was it in our class who had size 8 feet and they struggled? I think there was a couple of the taller ones had size 8 feet. Character shoes were bloody expensive. 8, yeah. Well, yeah, your New Yorkers, God, your New Yorkers were 40 odd quid a pair, 45 quid a pair 20 years ago. So I bet now they're about 70. And we used to have 2 because we used to have the what they call skin tone, the nude ones, and then also blacks, black, and then we had then there was, so I'd have my black characters or New Yorkers as we call them, my tan New Yorkers. Then we'd have a silver peep toe sandals. Then obviously you've got your tap shoes. Then you've got your jazz shoes, jazz boots. Then obviously leather bottom ballets, and then points, and then that'd be about it. Yeah, we never. I could never get on with split soles, so I never used split soles for modern row. I was just always better in bare feet. So sorry, Lisa will be the only person watching this who's got any sort of clue or idea what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, everybody. Yeah, there we go. Neat. Both Kirsty and Lisa are children of the stage, Belinda. They're officially lovies. Oh, lovies. Skin colour and black. Yes, please. The stuff to get hard skin. Oh, surgical spirits. Yeah. Yeah. If you soak your feet regularly in surgical spirits, it helps to harden. So on the top of your toes, yeah, literally sit with your feet in bowls of surgical spirits to toughen your skin up, and then you soak them in for 20 minutes, half an hour, and then just literally lift the feet out, let them air dry, and you just repeat that process, and it helps encourage the hard skin build up. See, it's like little tricks of trade. Like when you get a new pair. The most awful thing in the world to see is a dancer get a new pair of particularly point shoes, because they're all pristine. You've just paid £65 for this pair of brand spanking new point shoes, and the first thing a dancer will do is go and wreck them. As in, you get a door jamb, you get the top of your point shoe, you get it in the door jamb, and you go, and you pull the door into it to crack it, and stuff like that, and then you can bend and crack your spines. If you've got to know what you're doing and do it in the right way, you can't just, there is a way of doing it, but you manipulate your shoes so that basically then you can wear them and dance in them and stuff like that. So yeah, neat. Yep, you've no idea. Yep. Lisa going, no, not a child of the choir, rebellious adult of the stage. Absolutely. Belinda, you two need to do a collab talking about you dancing and performing. Belinda, if Lisa and I did that as a podcast or whatever, talking about that, we'd be sat there for hours upon hours. No. We'd bore everybody to death because they'd only be us knowing what we're on about. Neat, I spend all my time trying to get rid of hard skin. That's the ironic thing. I know, Neat. That's the ironic thing. Lise, what about when you take your danskins and they have the mould of your feet? Yeah, yeah, with all the sweat. Yeah, I know. We really do. We do. We're thinking about a podcast, actually. Yeah, you mentioned that before, haven't you? So it might be something we might be able to talk about in a bit more. You never know. You never know. Neat'll be a guest on the podcast. Absolutely. That's awesome. Oh, we could talk about, we could swap stage stories, couldn't we, Lise? Oh my God. Ask Mrs. Poshington. Oh, that'd be a great name for a podcast, that Neat. Ask Mrs. Poshington. I love it. Can you imagine the types of questions you'd get? Because obviously the thing with the name that you'd maybe not want to answer them. Oh, that'd be so funny. That would be really, really funny. I like that idea, Neat. Definitely. A podcast called Ask Mrs. Poshington. Get in. But then you'd have to have like you'd have to have some way of people sending you questions in so that then you could answer that the following week on the podcast or month or whatever. Oh, and yeah, absolutely, Lisa. Oh, and we'll get Belinda on with her Mrs. Hinch stuff. Oh, God, yeah, because again, Belinda with all her cleaning hacks and all that. Oh my word, absolutely. Can you do podcasts but virtually, as in you're there recording the podcast and then you've got like a laptop that's like on a seat with another microphone in front of it and that person's on the Zoom or whatever? Could that work? Excuse me. Is there another one? No, I don't think so. I think that was it. Ooh, neat. They send them on Insta. Oh, okay. You set another account up, right? At least, yes, you could do that. Ooh, I like it. Belinda, definitely a podcast and love the name. I love the name. I love the name, Neat. We've got to nick that. Absolutely. Yep, that's how they did it in lockdown. Is it really, Neat? There's a way like that, Kirsty Lise. Oh, excellent. Ooh. Ooh, could be doable then. Watch this space, everybody. You never know you're looking at brewery. Make sure you're checking if you subscribe to all the lovely people in the Authentic Army, because that might be a diversification route we take. Right. Just open my second one, but I do need the little ladies' room. So I'm going to let you all go, my lovely watchers, whether you're watching now live or whether you're watching on the replay, whatever it is. Thank you so much for stopping by and giving me a wee bit of your time. Cleaning hacks for dance shoes. Now there's a thing. Now that is a thing. Because believe me, one of the worst problems with dance shoes, the honk. Oh boy, do they honk. Honk and honk. Honk so much that you have to have specific, well, I did, a specific bag for your shoes. And even to this day, those bags still only contain the shoes, you know? Do they ever? Yeah, exactly. Do they ever, Lise? Oh, my word. And the thing is, all our bags smelt the same. So it wasn't like, they all smelt differently. There's a thing about dance shoes. Carry a bag tied off with shoes in. You see, well, we always had so many. It was like literally like a bloody hold all. Do you know what I mean? Thanks everyone for joining tonight. Hit the thumbs up, and we hope to see you again next week on the live and on replay. Absolutely. Yeah, tights and shoes in a bag, in a suitcase. Yeah, my suitcase, and I used to, all my routines were in a bag. So all my clothes, so everything I needed for each routine was in a bag. And then on top of each pair of shoes, I know, OCD, organisation, you know what I'm like. Good night, everyone. Says Nez. Have a good weekend. Awkward wave time. It is indeedy. Please don't forget to head over to all the members of the Authentic Army. If you want to go into the description box underneath this video, press where it says show more. That will bring all the details up. Please do go check everybody out. They're all wonderful in their own weird and wacky ways. Don't forget, Miss Lisa there on Sunday evening on Beyond Authentic. We have the Self-Care Sunday and Tarot Hour from 7 p.m. UK time. First sort of 45 minutes, an hour-ish, is the self-care side of things, and some mindfulness and breathing techniques and meditation techniques. And then we get ready for the Tarot Hour. We usually open the questions up or reading requests at around about 7:45. Slots are limited and they do fill up very, very quickly. The last sort of 3 weeks, we've been absolutely chock-a-block. It's an amazing, amazing experience. So please do join us for that over on Beyond Authentic. Lisa also on her other channel, because, yeah, she's a biggity girl. She has 2 channels to run. Over on Beyond Authentic Health and Beauty, she does a coffee and catch-up on a Thursday morning at 11 a.m. UK time. And if nothing else, back here on Friday evening for another Friday Night Natter. Have a wonderful week, everybody. Keep safe and well. Please do remember, it is the summer solstice on Monday. The sunrise is at 4:31 a.m. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I will get up this year, and I may well take my camera with me and see if I can get some fabulous photos with my wonderful new 250 times lens. But anyway, whatever you do, wherever you're going, have a wonderful, safe time. Awkward wave, everybody. Ask Replay Crew to put a dancing emoji in the comments. Yay, that's a good idea. Oh, thanks, Lisa. I love that. So, for anybody watching on the replay, to let us know that it is the replay you've watched, because we never quite know who's watching live and how many's watching on the replay. In the comment section after this video, please do put me a dancing emoji, whether that's a flamenco dancer like Lisa and like Nessa have done in the live chat there, or a pair of dancing shoes, some sort of dancing emoji in the comment section so that I know you've watched on the replay. And for that, I thank you all, and I am very, very appreciative. Have a wonderful time, everybody. Get those hands in the air like you just don't care. Are we ready? Awkward way. Awkward way. I'm waiting for YouTube because it doesn't want me to end the stream tonight. Because I've pressed end stream and it ain't bringing me the box up. So, oh, there we go. Now the box is up. Bye. Awkward wave.